Hey everyone, happy Valentine's Day. I'm Shelby Kane, and for my answer to number one, what's your attitude towards diverse learners? My attitude is to always be willing to change and open to learning. No matter how many classes I take or how much information I know, I'm probably going to have a student in the future that I know nothing about, where they come from or what they believe in or how they need to learn. So I need to always be open, and I think all educators, future educators, always need to be open to learn about their students, how they learn, what they need in the classroom, what they need from you as their teacher to help them achieve their highest in their education. I always want to be learning about them, and I just need them to feel safe, because that's gonna give especially my diverse learners a space that they can feel like it's okay to ask questions and it's okay to learn however you need to learn. Number two, what are your beliefs on how all students can achieve? Every single student can achieve. There is not one student that should be left behind or forgotten about or seen as a burden, because your students are there for you. This is your job. This is going to be my job. And my goal is for every single one of my students in my classroom and my school to achieve the highest that they can achieve, to be the best that they can be, to learn the most that they can, because that's the goal. And to do this, you have to be able to learn about your students. You have to be able to accommodate your students no matter what. And you just have to be their cheerleader. These students need somebody that's going to cheer them on and that's going to be in their corner whenever it matters the most. And for the third question, describe a personal experience you've had with a diverse learner. I work as an ABA therapist, a registered behavior technician with early autism services in Birmingham, and I deal with students that are about ages 3 to 5, usually my clients that have autism. So those are definitely diverse learners. Each student is different, and each kiddo needs something different from me as their therapist and as their friend. For an example, if my kid doesn't want to do their work, as a therapist that we do work to get them school ready and things like that, if they don't want to do their work on the table, they want to do it in the floor or in their bedroom or anything like that, something that I would do is I would compromise with them. So half of their work would be on the table, maybe the other half, or the next time that we do work, would be wherever they want to be. You just have to take cues from them, because it's all about that trusting relationship, especially with what I'm doing right now, that they trust me and they know that I'm a safe person and they're in a safe space with me to be able to learn. Because if they don't know me, they don't trust me, they're not going to want to learn from me. And another example I have is I was a tutor at Faulkner University, and Faulkner is pretty well known for being international. There's a lot of students that come from all over the world. So in my class, I did have some international students that were in my tutoring group, and to help them learn, which I didn't even know I was doing it, but it's pretty cool to see it now. I had to get to know them. I had to get to know what they needed from me, not as their teacher, but as their peer who could help them with their class. So I just got to know them and just figured out what they needed from me and how I was able to help them in any kind of way that I'm able. That's me. Thank you.